Alright, so we're heading to Ubly. My friend Ean Elliott and a friend of his want to do some artist pictures, most likely for promotional content. And so I'm here with Michaela. And we're running a little behind, but that's my fault. So we're gonna possibly get some food afterwards, and it'll be a good night. So let's see what happens. Content! Bring me some content! Made you some content. So, future me, I did this photo shoot a while ago, like a few months ago, with my friend Ean Elliott, and Michaela came along with me.
No, the spider was scary.
I love doing artist portraits for promotional stuff, or if they just want, you know, for their albums or to look cool or whatever, social media. I love to be a part of that. So we went to this bar that was Huko Brewing Company, I believe. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. But we went there, we had a really good time at the bar next door, well, their main building where they have like concerts and stuff like that. And food. It's like a restaurant, bar, concert venue. It's pretty sweet. After we met up with the artists, I took some there at the main bar, and then they took us down the street to a bar that they're restoring, supposedly. So we went there and got going, and so it was really cool, like rundown, grungy, had a really cool old-timey vibe to it. So me, forgetting things sometimes like you do, I brought my umbrella, I brought my flashes, I brought everything, but I forgot my trigger for my flashes. So I had to use the flash directly on my camera, the R6 and the 5D4, and I think they turned out really good. Actually, I was actually kind of surprised with what I could get from just having a speed light on top of my camera. So here's a couple of example pictures. I was just kind of walking around getting different ideas, had them sit on the bar, had them sit together in these big wooden chairs that were still in there, took some product shots of like the whiskey tumbler or the whiskey bottle, and just hung out, let them have a couple drinks, let them jam on their acoustics a little bit, just, you know, had a good time. So as I mentioned earlier, I used my Canon R6 for most of the photos, my 5D4 I think for a couple photos, and the setup I mainly did was the R6 with the Sigma 35mm 1.4, and that was a great setup for what we were doing, and using natural light with a nice aperture, that whatever I thought was appropriate for it, and used the speed light up top for most of it, except for we went outside, obviously. And some of the ones in the first bar, I don't believe I used a speed light either. I didn't think it was necessary. Sometimes I like using natural light more, but sometimes to balance out the highlights, you kind of have to combat it with some kind of a flash or external light source. So that's kind of just what we had to do. Photography and video take me places where I didn't know I'd know these people. You know, you never know how things are going to turn out, but I've just learned so many cool things and met so many cool people through this medium, through this job, and I'm so grateful that I get to do it and I get to hang out with fun people, and I got to bring Michaela along too, which is awesome. I'm happy that my girlfriend can come and hang out and get some behind the scenes stuff, but just hang out with us and have a good time with me while I'm doing my thing. I just enjoy road trips and photography and video and cinematography and just all the things. It's just such a fun thing. But thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for following along. Hope you enjoyed watching some of my content and just having you along for the ride. I know I've been behind on a lot of my videos, but I'm going to catch up soon, hopefully. And this is kind of just the start of it. So thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.
We can chill on my patio, drink some wine, let it go. You're my favorite antidote. Hate it when you're all alone. No more 9 to 5.
And it's been a minute since I've done a video like this.